cat is, his name is Poe.
I love this. Oh, Mia. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you see his stupid face?
Hi, I'm Morgan.
I'm Harrison.
We're traveling here for 6 months and today we are in London.
And today is the first day of the 6 months that I planned.
Although technically I told you all the places
Yeah,
we
you
should
did,
go.
but I planned how we're gonna do it. And
we still have a lot to see here in London and we need to squeeze it in because we only have about 9 days left here. We have a mission to get it done before it gets dark, so that is our mission for today. See as much of typical London as we can. By typical London I mean the big places like London Bridge and Tower Hill and Chinatown, stuff like that.
The main landmarks.
Hyde Park, yeah. Please hit subscribe and check out our Patreon if you're interested. But yeah, let's get into the video. We gotta go! Let's go! So we just made it onto this train in London. I've been doing more running than maybe I ever have in my life just because I'm determined to not miss whatever the next train is. To London Bridge. We just walked out of the Overground station. I'm pretty sure we're literally under the London Bridge right now. But we just saw this wicked cool alleyway and I see like Christmas stuff and we're just gonna go see this real quick before we go see that. Because consumerism, I guess. Let's go see. So I just kind of realized we were actually at Borough Market, which is like a famous market here. So lucky us, we stumbled upon it. I didn't even plan to come here because I guess I'm pretty dumb. But here we are. Lucky people. So right now we're actually on the London Bridge. Real life London Bridge is actually not that interesting or pretty to be honest, but the really beautiful bridge is the Tower Bridge. That's behind me. That's probably the one that you think of when you hear London Bridge, but it's actually the Tower Bridge. I thought that was London Bridge. This is London Bridge. We're gonna go to that one next. Don't do that. It makes you look like so childish when I pan away.
Childish.
You look really good because you're in the sun flare, so look good. Ready?
Childish.
Look away like you're a sailor. There we go. Now that is opening shot material. You know how many hands have touched this bridge?
I know 2 have.
Let's go. You're acting a fool. Me. You look like the Birdman. Hello. It's really nice today. It's like Christmas time at this point. At home it's probably freezing cold. But the thing is, I'm really bad tourist because I'm not even sure how to say the Thames. The Thames? Thames? No. People say it like the Thames. Like when I hear people phonetically say the Thames River, they say like the Thames.
I think they're saying it with an English accent. No, aren't they saying it with an English accent?
So should we say it like the Thames or the
I think so.
Thames?
No, it's not the Thames. It's definitely not that. It's the Thames, but they say Thames with a British
The
accent.
Thames.
They say the Thames.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So we're on the Thames or the Thames River.
All right, let's
Bye. Everybody's walking by.
I just got so many dirty looks.
I know you did.
On the building.
You pictures on the building. I can't believe you've done this. I know, I'm busy. I'm trying to be whimsical.
Can't be. Can't handle it.
We're on Tower Bridge right now and I'm so excited and so happy. This is like the famous London Bridge. Not London Bridge, but the Bridge of London. That's very famous. Whenever we get somewhere that I've looked at for a long time, I get filled with like so much happiness and like excitement. I'm just really stoked. And I keep seeing this commercial on like Instagram and stuff with like Cara Delevingne on this bridge. So now I'm basically Cara Delevingne. She's also wearing a scarf and she's going like that. So that's me and Cara. We're like the same person, right? Like, yeah. No difference. I'm so excited.
This castle thing behind me is the Tower of London. Now, I am very responsible and I researched what is the Tower of London before we got here, and it's a tower in London. I'm just kidding. It's known for holding crown jewels. It's known throughout most of history for being a jail. It's where several notorious beheadings happened. It has a lot of gruesome history behind it.
Who was beheaded here? Anne Boleyn?
I don't remember.
Didn't the beheadings happen at the hill and not the tower?
Yes, that's very true. Yes, the beheadings happened at the hill, not the tower, and that was going to bring me to my next point. That at the tower there were only actually like 7 or 8 beheadings, even though it's known for that, because most of the beheadings were done at Tower Hill.
So where's that?
It looks like that thing over there.
Oh, maybe. Thanks for the information.
Yeah. So we were gonna go into the grounds. I was under the assumption that going on the grounds was free, but getting in the buildings wasn't. That's not true. So just getting on the grounds cost per person £29.50, which is a ton of money. That's like $36 a person. You like pay that to go to like Disney.
No, Disney's like 100.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, Six Flags.
Yeah. When Six Flags, you get to go on roller coasters.
Yeah. What do I get to do here? Walk through all these glorious buildings that I really want to walk through, but I can't. We don't have that money. That's
hey,
crazy.
If you want to help us out and get to see more stuff, be a Patreon.
That's right. Don't know what it is about this, but we've seen this in Germany. We didn't see it in Croatia. I know we saw it in some other place, but now we're seeing it here. So there's 3 different places in Europe that we've seen this weird hot dog thing with an American flag on its back that we've never seen at home.
What is it? So weird. So that was really cool. We just actually stumbled upon, I guess, the oldest church in London, and it was like really cool inside. There was like a free crypt museum and old stuff from like Roman times. London is really great about having history for people to see for free, especially for kids. Like, they want people to be educated. That's why so many museums are free to go in. It's amazing. So now we've got to move on to find a Millennium Bridge, which was used in Harry Potter, and then we're gonna go to Chinatown. Let's go. So behind me is the Millennium Bridge, and to be totally honest, I don't really know much about it. The only thing I do know is that it was used in Harry Potter, I think in the Deathly Hallows Part 1. If you know me in real life, you know I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to see it just because it was in the movies. In the movies it was going like this, and then like things flew overhead, and I kind of hope that happens now, but I don't think it will. But yeah, it's just a footbridge, there's no cars allowed. Let's go see it. Beautiful.
Quick thing.
What are you doing? Stop doing that. We need to get a good shot. There we go. There's like a row of Harry Potter wands, so it's like everybody who's wand, like Harry's, this is Voldemort's. I don't know why it's here. Maybe because the movies from the Millennium Bridge, they shot that. I don't know, but I love it. It's Voldemort's wand. So the more we walk around London, the more and more I like London. At first I was like, the city is really pretty, but it's super gray. But when you get around and you see all the rest of it and like beautiful, beautiful stuff is around every corner if you just know where to look for it, or if you just walk around more. It's a huge city, so I think maybe part of it is because the first few weeks we were here were in not a very nice part of London with not very good experience we had there with people, and it's a long other story for another day. The more we see London and in the better situation we're in now, I can really appreciate how beautiful it is and all the little spots you see, all the history, all the beautiful architecture. I was reading online on Instagram actually, this girl who lives in England and she comes to London a lot. She says that nowadays there's a lot more people taking pride in the presentation of their stores, so there's a lot more flowers and lights and pretty things, and she says even though a lot of it's probably just for like people to come and take Instagram photos, it still makes the city a lot less gray and prettier, and I appreciate that too. Just a little thought.
So we just got to Chinatown in London and it is gorgeous. There are red and gold decorations everywhere. Chinese culture kind of hits home with me a little bit. I used to work in an Asian restaurant. That place is like family to me. I worked there for like years. Personally, it's just nice to see all of it.
There's Chinatown in Boston and New York too, but we never been to any of them, so.
Yep, that's right. So this is like our first Chinatown experience, you could say, in England. It smells amazing. Like you can smell all these sugary cakes and breads and miso or fish like broth and soup. It's so good. So as we're walking around here, we're discovering there's not really much to actually do, or at least we haven't found anything to do. But there are a ton of different restaurants and markets. So if you're looking for a place to come and eat and for that to be a Chinese restaurant, then this is the place to come to. They seem like they're serving different types of Chinese food at each one.
I think we're gonna go get dinner now, but not Chinese.
Yeah, we're gonna go to good old Costa. Morgan's embarrassed about going to Costa because it's like as if we're tourists that came to the US and we decide to eat at Dunkin' Donuts.
More like Starbucks.
Yeah, no, because they have Starbucks here.
Whatever, okay? It's cheaper than a fancy place and it's good. I just wanted a toasty. We're gonna go get it now.
Alright, let's go.
After grabbing a bite to eat, we walked around the city at night and then went back home to prepare for our next big day in London. So please hit subscribe if you liked this video and you want to see more of our trip in London and all over the world. We also have a Patreon, links in the description below, and a merch store. Again, thanks for watching. Bye!